Welcome back, crits and failures, to another episode of the Critical Fail Podcast. Today we see the return of one of the most dangerous aspects of our little series here. Now, I don't drink, and, there are tons and tons and tons of cool people who don't drink, and we are in no way advocating drinking of any kind, and especially not abuse of any sort of drinking. However, were you looking to play the world's most dangerous drinking game, it returns in this episode. Take a drink every time Jeff rolls a 1. You could even take a drink every time Jeff rolls badly to ensure alcohol poisoning. Anyway, the party continues to see if they can make friends and possibly learn to trust Shakey the goblin. And they try to even see if maybe goblins can smile. This episode is brought to you by Matt's Mats, the acrylic 1-inch grid system that we make ourselves and sell ourselves. Please consider going over to criticalfail.com, critical with a 1 instead of an L, fail.com, and checking out our store and maybe purchasing some Matt's Mats for your game. Thank you. And now I bring you Critical Fail episode 38. We've got crabs. Funny. Akarath and Salasha, you set those guys straight.
That's right.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shakey hucks the javelin at him and now has no weapon. And top of the round, Urith.
All right. How is he looking? Is he bloodied yet?
No.
No.
I am though.
You're bloodied. Okay.
I don't think he asked that.
No, I'm. Don't you worry about me, sweetheart.
Yeah, I think I'll just shoot my bow and arrow at him.
Okay. So you take an action, pull out your bow, and fire.
Yep.
For 1
I
million.
got 13.
That is not a hit. It ricochets. It ricochets kind of dully off of his leather armor.
Well, to ask what his AC is?
17.
Okay. Is it normally something that's supposed to be hidden, or you just kind of figure it out?
I usually don't tell it until you guys have tried to hit him a few times to give. Then you guys get an impression of how hard he is. Then I don't mind telling once
Okay,
you get into it.
That was
Very
a creepy
good.
laugh.
Yeah.
It was just three like incrementally louder.
Okay, Thornton, your turn.
I guess that's 4.
Okay.
So you've given some distance. I think. Are you out of javelins?
I have 1.
Okay.
Exactly.
There's now another one laying on the other side over there that you could technically run, grab, and pick up and throw if you wanted.
Can you grab the knife out of your body and throw it back down?
You could do that too if you wanted to.
I kind of like that. At the moment, I think I should probably lay hands on myself.
Sure.
That's what she said.
So
That's what you did when you were casting that one spell.
That is an action, and it is 20 health points I'm giving myself. So I'm up to.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's all of it. I have to do a long sleep.
I all of a sudden don't feel bad about fudging his numbers the way I have been. Only his health. I didn't fudge him. He's a combination of 2 different hobgoblins.
So perhaps don't let us see behind the curtain of the DM. Okay, so I'm going to use my inspiration point. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm healed. I'm going to move over and pick up that javelin. Whereabouts do you think it might be?
A few squares that way. Yep.
Here?
Down, directly south, and then away from him a couple squares. Yep, that's where it was.
Okay.
You rush over there and grab. Okay, so you healed yourself, and then you moved over to where the javelin
That was my 2 actions.
Perfect.
2 actions.
And then I guess your interaction could be picking it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. And that's all.
You do so. Next.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. That was Thornton. Now it's the hobgoblin's turn. Who's going to try? Yep, he's going to take d6 damage.
6 damage.
Jesus. And then he's going to. Does he make a save or does he make a strength check to get out? I think he makes a save.
A strength saving throw. It is worded as a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
Or he will be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends. Or he makes the saving throw.
Okay. He does not make it this time. So he's stuck here again.
Stuck again.
Yep. So he tries to kind of pull away with his movement thing, and he can't do it. He's going to. He looks left and right, and he's going to huck his one of his short swords at Liam, hoping that it. Oh, fuck. Hey, there's my rolls. Natural 1.
Hoping that it does something other than what it just did. Liam, you are now holding a short sword.
I don't know what it can do other than simply bounce off the big building behind you. Liam ducks, and the sword goes flying through the door, and you just hear it scatter way the hell behind you, inside somewhere deep inside that building.
Hits the statue that's square in the middle. Since
Yep.
I'm pretty much
And
middle
gold
of the door.
pours out of the statue.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
What are we doing? Get the
And the statue attacks.
It kills the hobgoblin. So that was his stupid turn. All right, Liam.
All right, shooting another arrow. Oop. Should have took that roll.
Okay.
22.
Yep, that's a hit.
For 13 damage, and I love Frilly Lily, so make it 26.
Wow, he's bloodied.
He's just now bloody.
Just now.
Yeah, you send a real arrow, and then your beam of daisy ethereal dripping arrows of light flying towards him. Friendship is magic, and he takes 26 points of damage.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Not a bad
very
roll.
good. Shakey is going to use all of his movement to hook around wide and come over to Thornton, and he's gonna kind of put out his hand for a javelin.
All right. I drop one in his hand.
Nice,
He has one javelin.
Yeah.
And I'm at one as well.
very good.
Just erase that. I just updated it. Just updated it.
Everybody stop and realize Shakey's got a javelin. I like it. It's javelin watch. We're very clear about where the javelins are. It was really funny in that last episode because, like, when you were like throwing, you're like, I never hit anything with javelins, and then you like just lay waste with them for like 2 rounds in a row. It was awesome. And then, that was Shakey. Top of the round, Urith.
I'll shoot another arrow at him.
Okay.
12.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Arrow goes flying past him and right in between Thornton and Shakey. Whistling past him, clatters into the distance. Thornton, your turn.
That one did not love Frilly Lilies.
No.
All right. It's time to get serious.
See,
Nice.
you know what I just thought about after the Frilly Lily madness?
What's that?
Is you have the ability to defer any one of your hits back at him at any point in time.
Right.
You can take it from one target to any other target, any other living target, yeah.
Right.
So I'd have to. I couldn't put it back on him.
No, but you can put it on Shakey.
Oh, I thought you could put
Seems
it
like
back
a
on.
big move.
to another object now.
See, I
Okay.
feel like this is the DM making up new
not.
rules on the fly
I
again.
don't. Well,
Well, yeah. Well, it's not that useful.
yeah, it's not that.
We've
useful.
definitely done that in the past.
Right.
He's never used
Oh,
it
wait.
yet. He's never.
Never mind. It's just once a day
Used
that
it
you get to do
against
that.
against the slime.
Did he?
Oh.
No, he talked about it afterwards. We talked about. Or wait. I know we talked about it then. Yeah, I couldn't remember if he used it or not. Yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah. Yep. I remember that.
There you go. Jake, you're a moderator now.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Hello there, 10.
But Hello There 10 is not a moderator.
I suppose I could just. All right. Hold on. Delay of game.
Timeout's been called on the floor.
You're making Hello there, 10 a moderator?
Yes. Because she's upstairs.
I know.
There it is. And now everything's going to fail. I'm going to
That's
go
the
back
name of
up
the
to him
podcast.
and hit him
Okay.
with
run.
my hammer.
Nice. It's hammer time. So run up there.
That would be a 17.
Yeah, it just hits.
Okay, excellent. And this is my favorite time of day.
What did you do?
I have a Hunter's Mark and Searing Smite on him right now.
So you're rolling all the dice?
I get, a 1d6, or 2d6 plus a d10.
Gotcha.
Plus 4.
Plus stuff.
So we've got
Nice.
20 points of damage.
Okay.
Solid.
And at the start of each turn, the target must make a Constitution saving throw against being on fire.
Okay.
On a failed save, it takes 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
So
If he saves once,
It's out.
It's out. Okay.
Yeah.
So you set him on fire and hit him. All right.
I hit him
Yep.
for 20 damage, and now he's on fire.
Okay. The area is lit up as Hobgoblin is burning there, and he yells in pain but does not fall down. But he's not happy. So first, he has to do a Constitution saving throw, and he makes it, and the fire goes out.
Okay.
Next, he has to make a Strength check saving throw
After he takes damage.
after he takes
Four.
4 points. Oh, only 4 points of damage.
Only 4 this time.
And does not get out of it again. He is going to...
Fortunately for him, though, Matt's not standing right next to him.
I am, but he's only got 1 sword now.
Yep.
That's a good
So at
point.
least he can't hit me twice.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He crouches down right where he is because his legs can't do it. Puts his butt almost down to the ground, and he brings his sword up and is just kind of like full defensive, stuck where he is. And that's his round. Liam.
Can you describe that one more time? So he hunkers down.
Yeah, his feet are basically tied to the ground, more or less. So he just hunkers down where he is and puts his sword up, and is kind of like got his sword towards Thornton, and he's looking at you and kind of going back and forth and very defensive.
Can I pull my whip out and try to whip his sword out of
Yeah,
his hand?
absolutely.
The last weapon he has on him. I don't think he was expecting this crew to be here today.
It'll be minus 8 because he's small. He's hunkered down and then he's defensive.
So is that against his AC then?
Yes.
Minus 8 against his...
Just minus 8 on your attack, whatever your attack is.
Is it possible to even... Yeah, okay, I can still hit a 17. For the fun of it.
Always roll a 20.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
a success.
Yeah, it cracks loudly, like just off to the side of him, and doesn't quite catch his hand.
It's worth it for the fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Goblin did not go. Shakey. Shakey kind of hooks around to the south and moves up closer to him, but does not attack. Kind of directly underneath him, kind of trying to fill in the gap, the hole around him, so he can't escape. Does not attack though, because this guy is making him nervous. Urith, your turn, sir. Would you like to shoot another arrow into the darkness?
I would.
Very good.
Nope.
Nope.
Got a 9.
Very good. Another arrow goes whizzing over Thornton's head. Thornton,
I'm going to hit him again.
that's how you know it's your turn, is when one of the bard's arrows goes whizzing by.
Oh, me again.
Me turn.
He's already in the process of swinging the arrow.
Yeah, that was a 10, so no.
No.
4 rolled.
All right. He deflects your blow easily from where he is. So this has been 4 rounds of that. So he's got 2 more before he can get out of there. I don't know what his chances are.
Now hold on, each round is 6 seconds? Or each
Yeah.
turn? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got to
Oh,
go
wait.
10 rounds.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. Same with my Hunter's Mark.
He doesn't know.
Oh, no. Yeah, my Hunter's Mark. Actually, my Hunter's Mark's up to 1 hour. So it's going to be the rest of this.
Yeah.
Unless he hits you.
Unless he hits me and I fail the save.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay, so 4 more damage.
Okay.
Those thorns are prickly.
They are. They're doing good too. They're doing a lot of damage. So
Should use the spell more often.
The Hobgoblin's turn.
I've done 37 damage to him so far.
The Hobgoblin grabs at Thornton and is going to try and pull him in front of him like a human shield. So, make a strength check.
Strength?
Basically, don't roll a 1.
Okay.
I want you to roll a 1.
How does 20?
He like lunges at you and you're like, smack his hands out. Like, stop it.
I do just kind of kick him
Yeah,
away a
just
little, like
stop it.
what do you-
Stop it.
just
Yeah, exactly.
not do that.
So he does that, and then kind of hunkers back down with his sword again. Damn it. He's all of a sudden not nearly as cool as he was when I thought of him. And Liam's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna fire an arrow at him.
Okay.
I guess put the whip back and pull the bow back out.
Yeah, very good.
Regular ass arrow.
21. Or sorry, 23.
That's a hit.
Do it.
Do it to it.
7 points of damage.
He is looking very rough as you start to finally pin him full of arrows. Surprisingly few arrows actually hit him, because one of them was a fairly lily.
He's got 2 big hammer marks on him, though.
And typically by now, Liam's put like 12 arrows into somebody.
I mean, I have shot 4.
Yeah. You were doing spells and whips and stuff. I'm not judging, I'm just noticing. So that was Liam's turn. Shakey. Shakey will run up and give a stab at his back. Oh, and will hit.
Good job, Shakey.
Yeah. What's the damage on the hand damage on a javelin?
1d6 plus whatever his modifier
For
is.
2 whole points of damage. He just more irritates him than anything. Messes up his hair.
A little poke in the back.
Yeah, a little poke in the back. And then that brings us to the top of the round to Urith. Would you like to shout an arrow into the darkness?
No, that certainly hasn't been working too well for me. I'm going to switch to my rapier and try that.
Okay,
Would you like to waste some arrows?
so you run, you run up and give him a stab. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yep. Natural 19, so yeah, that's doing a lot better.
So what's your total?
Total's going to be 23.
-4. Yep, so that's a hit.
And I got to remember how much that does, because I don't think I've used it too much. 1d8, much better. For 7 damage.
That's not bad.
No, I'm happy with that.
All right.
Better than what I've been doing.
Yeah, you slip your arrow like beneath his arm, above his armor, and like pierce him right through the heart, and he kind of goes stiff and just falls to the ground right where he is, legs still entwined in ethereal thorns.
Yes.
Mark still blinking over his head like with an arrow on him. Yep, he falls down dead where he is.
So I'm going to ask Shakey, which one was this?
He's like, he's got a big smile on his face. He's like, we killed Piddle. Piddle is dead. Piddle he's like 7th or 8th in command.
Oh, great.
Took that much damage for the 7th in command.
Or 2nd or 4th.
Yeah.
We're not really sure. Actually, Shakey can't count.
I can recollect half my arrows.
Shaky seems very impressed.
I'm going to search the body.
Okay, very cool. I totally know exactly what he's got on him.
And while you're looking it up, I'm going to get a cup of coffee
Sounds good.
and not hit the microphone.
He's got kind of like a random mismatch of like coins and stuff. It totals to about 11 gold worth of, coins and like cheaper gems and a couple gold coins and some, things like that.
Okay.
Not worth throwing away, that's for sure.
No.
A little bit of something. You guys are okay, still a long ways away. All right, yeah. So he falls down dead after about 20 more seconds. The spells release, and his body kind of finally fully slumps over down to the ground. Yep, he's wearing black leather armor that is now punctured with holes and covered in blood. He's got one short sword on him also, and I think that's about it.
Short sword.
Yeah. So, it seems like fairly decently crafted, not awful piece of rusted metal or anything like that.
Is it quite similar to the one that went flying? I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. That one's harder to see, but yeah, you're pretty sure. It's very similar. Absolutely. All right, so there you be. Go ahead.
I'm going to give each of us 2 gold pieces. I'm going to give Shakey 3.
Nice.
Just because there's the extra one.
You're friends with Shakey,
And
huh?
unless you guys want to use...
Does Shakey actually use
Short
gold
swords.
pieces?
Oh, hell yeah, everybody does.
You're going to give them what worth?
Well, I'm wondering about the short swords, because Shakey seems to be the one that
Oh, yeah.
uses the most at this point.
Yeah, so do you hand it to him, or do you ask him, or what do you do?
Yeah, I asked him if he wants to use the short swords.
He's like, you give me magic drink, money, and Piddle's short sword?
You can have his armor, too, if you want.
Armor too big, but Shaky not know how to not understand humans, but he takes it from you and
So,
kind of, and he doesn't so much smile as like bare his teeth at you, like maybe a smile.
So he has
Close enough.
a javelin and the short sword at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything on. He will. Go ahead.
I really liked the vision of Shakey taking just his helmet and having this like little kid in an adult hat thing going on.
I almost did that, but I was like, this guy wouldn't have a helmet on. But he does remove the guy's leather bracers, these black leather bracers, and puts them on himself as shin guards. So that's about the best he can do with what he's got.
It appears to be for looks only.
Yeah. Well, if anything attacks his legs, Culch on his legs is going to have a -2 or something. Maybe by the time you guys are done, he'll have a full suit of armor.
We have to start fighting smaller things.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are like, let's target smaller things. All right. As you guys are standing there, perception checks, everybody.
Dude,
3.
natural 1.
14.
Very good.
You're a perceptive bastard.
So the goblin,
+5.
Shakey, Thornton, and Urith are standing up around the body.
That's a 9.
Oh, it is. You're right. Never mind. Go ahead.
Are standing around the body and kind of poking at him and having a quick chat. And watching as Shakey gets his new duds on him on his thing, and oh no, that goes that way up, that's upside down. Maybe Thornton, if you tie it this way, it doesn't pinch. Whatever. You notice that kind of just at the edge of the site, Liam, at the edge of the rings of light that your party member is casting, you notice that there are about 7 or 8 crabs kind of spread out randomly around the edge of the thing, and they're all kind of like, they're all walking sideways. They're very white. They're not red. They're like white, as like deep sea kind of underdwelling creatures tend to be, and they're kind of like moving towards you guys a little bit at a time, like. It's hard to tell which way they're looking, but every once in a while they're little, they're about this big. They're about, including their legs, are about a foot, in diameter, snapping their little claws, and they kind of move towards you guys.
So that's why Shakey put the shin guards on, because they're the ankle biters.
Yeah. Oh my God, you could totally make a helmet out of one of these guys.
Well, I will relay this information to my party members and say that
I've got crabs.
We've got crabs.
We've got crabs. That's the name of the episode.
We've got crabs.
The very last episode we put out is I don't like this chasm. That's what Liam said, or Urith said as he was like dangling way down below. So that's the name of the. Anyway.
But yes, just let my party members know that I can see these.
Yeah, we've got crabs.
The crabs slowly moving in, surrounding us.
We've got crabs slowly coming onto us. Okay,
Gonna take some doing to get rid of them.
So he points. Yeah. So he points it out.
Special shampoo.
Thornton looks down. Everyone else looks around, and
I part my beard.
You're like, guys, check my beard.
Just got rid of them last.
No inspiration point for that. Come on.
Sure, you can have an inspiration point for that. I like it. And check your beard, check your chest hair, you're checking everywhere. Yeah, so sure enough, there are these creatures kind of like moving in towards you. And as you guys look around, the number goes from about 7 to about 12, and they kind of are getting within a few feet of you guys, slowly circling you.
Surrounding, or like
You could easily,
this?
yeah, like there's 14 of them randomly spread out in a 3/4 circle around you.
Do we know?
Ice?
Do we know the normal size of one of these crabs? Would anybody be proficient or know like a history thing about possibly?
It would be like a
Says
nature
the guy
check.
who's involved in nature.
Right.
I mean, I have animal handling, but I don't feel like that's...
Yeah,
I've never had them this big.
I would say Thornton and Liam have never ran into crabs before because where I have you guys is not by the sea and you've been in the woods the whole time and this would be an ocean kind of thing. Urith, would you have traveled on a boat or by the ocean or anything like that?
pretty well traveled.
Yeah.
So,
Would you have slept with many women of the night?
I may have had various variations of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have songs about these particular crabs?
Yeah, we've got crabs.
But just to
Not
try
these
to
ones in particular. But.
just to try to know if these are maybe more infant crabs or how big they could grow. If we know how much of a threat this could be.
Yeah. Instinctually, Urith, you're aware. These look like about the size of normal crabs, except instead of being red, they're basically white or off blue. Whether you relay that information or if you ask him, that's up to you.
Okay, so these ones I know already, or should I roll a knowledge?
No, you know.
history, I
That's fine. I just was. If you had a frame of reference, you realize that they're about normal size. You also know that they're delicious.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. Yeah, these are the size they normally are, but they're usually more of a bluer hint. And the blue ones were actually quite delicious. So I think we just found dinner.
So, for the sake of not being overran by the number of crabs that are appearing, do we want to get back into the gems building and just kind of kill them if they come through the door style?
Or even
That sounds good to me. Yeah.
I mean, and then we can be inside and cook and eat and maybe have a rest or
take a small rest.
or a
Very
long
good.
rest.
Do you need a long rest? Do you think?
I don't need no. I've got one spell slot left.
He wants his healing pool back.
That too. No, I'm only down 3 hit points at the moment.
Sure.
So I'm feeling pretty good actually. I was rough there for a moment.
Yeah, for a moment it was not looking good.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you guys slide back into that building. I did draw good.
Yep. Yeah. This side has the entrance. Just go ahead and do something easy here.
So what's your kind of methodology here for going back inside and laying down your crab death trap?
Well, I was just gonna be like, what are you doing?
That's a short sword.
Oh, okay. All right. So
You can't see it under all the gold that poured out of that set.
are we?
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Okay. So I was just gonna be like here and
Okay.
just whack-a-mole as they come in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing on the
You're
other
gonna
side.
be over
of the rapier.
Okay, with your rapier.
And where are you going?
Apparently, I'm going
Maybe
for
make
a
a shish kebab of.
concrete swim.
No, you're bait.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
You're like,
Hey, Shakey.
don't I look delicious? He spreads his legs.
I'll go over here and try to start a fire.
Okay.
I will say this is the one where the doors were broken off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it may not be as barricadable as some of the.
Well, it's still. I mean, he definitely was the easiest way. You didn't have to run past any crabs directly. You duck back into the room, and they come in. Yeah. Let's say. What?
Before we do, I'm going to try and drag that body of the guy back in with us because that might be easier bait.
Okay, I'm going to say that you thought of it right now, but you could easily run out there and try and drag him in before the crabs get to you.
Before they get to it?
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, yeah. You run up, and sure enough, like a crab is kind of like started to kind of go up and like poke at its body. You grab him by the armor and try to drag him back towards the thing. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh, boy. Nine.
That's not very much. Okay, so you're hoping to get back in like pretty quickly, but it's slow going. Make a perception check, Worth.
So real quick, do I see him struggling?
Yes,
I'm going to go out and
help him.
grab the other side of this guy's armor and
Okay.
help him.
Make a perception check, Worth.
12.
Okay. All around you, you hear like click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack of like little crabs. Then you hear click clack, click clack, click clack, scrape, click clack. And then Thornton runs up and grabs you from behind, and you let out a manly ah, and then he starts pulling. So strength check, both of you. I'm sure this won't be too hard.
I have a 9.
Actually,
12.
let's do it this way. Jake, roll a second d20. We'll say you give him advantage on the check because
Okay.
you're helping him.
Okay. 18.
Okay, yeah. Thornton's pulling on you, and you're pulling on the thing, and you quickly slide the body in before you see anything very.
And I go back to my whack-a-mole poke.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a 2 attacks.
2 attacks?
Yeah. So you kind of get
There's,
2.
and I'm gonna let these guys know there's something bigger out there right now.
I have a 8.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Okay. And then I have a 17.
That does hit.
Okay.
Damage?
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, no, it'll kill it. It'll kill it. It's only got 2 hit points. So your plus will kill it. Yeah.
Yes. That,
Upon
11.
hearing Urith, though, say that he heard a bigger something coming, I'm gonna abandon the fire and pique my interest more towards the door.
Thornton's oblivious. He's like, woohoo! Whack, whack.
I heard dinner.
Make a survival check. We'll see if you got your fire started in the 30 seconds you had.
Is that a... That's not a thing.
Survival?
Oh, at the bottom. I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, alphabetical.
Apparently I'm proficient at it.
That's what I was thinking.
You didn't even know that.
13.
Yeah, we'll say you got a small smoldering fire started, just casting very little bit of faint light.
Unlike the armor that's on our bard, which is lighting up the room.
Yeah, that's true. So Liam was like, so Urus was like, hey guys, there's something bigger out there. Thornton's obliviously scratching at things. Shakey's like, what you see?
I didn't see anything. I just heard something much bigger. Same type of thing, only much bigger.
Bigger clack clack?
Yes.
Shit. All right, so Shakey starts to slowly back away from the door. Pretty soon, Thornton kills like 2 or 3 more crabs. Doing great. Like they,
And I'm kind of taking the husks and putting them behind me,
you're just
clearing the way.
Another one. When in through the doorway, completely filling up the double wide doorway, comes a large creature. It has 4 legs that it stands on. It is wielding 2 very large, I can't say giant around Liam because he gets all excited, 2 very large claws, and its face has got tendrils like almost like octopus legs coming out from in front of it. It looks like this.
Okay.
And it has to duck as it enters in.
Ooh.
It has to duck as it enters in through the doorway.
Wait, so it takes up 4 squares?
Sure.
It's a large creature.
Yeah, what the hell?
So let me ask you a real quick thing.
Yeah.
My hunter's mark said if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a new subsequent turn. Oh, subsequent. Okay. So this wouldn't count as a subsequent turn.
No, and it's
I
been
see.
a little bit too long between, because it ended. Or wait, no, it
It's
lasts
an
for
hour
an
long.
hour.
Yeah. I'm not going to continue to mark him while he's dead, though. So
No, that's fine.
just for canon, I'm going to say.
So he dies. Do you have to change it right then, or do you have to change it?
It says subsequent turn.
Yeah, so it's been too long then, because turn is.
Yeah, it says before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature. So
I guess so. Sure.
okay. So I'm marking. Well, whenever I get a bonus action,
Yeah.
mark is changing.
I have no emblem for him, for a chul, if anyone, hello there, is listening. Hello. So this giant crab creature comes barging in through the door and will attack. Initiative, everybody.
Initiative.
21.
16.
23.
Jeez.
Nice.
You guys are quick.
Yeah. Orth, Liam, what do you have?
Well, you were too busy hitting
16.
the crabs. We were ready, prepared for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Awesome. All right. Do you guys want to take a break now, or do you want to take a break after you all die?
After we all die?
After we all die, it's fine. Just seeing if you guys are okay.
I don't think I'm going to be dying today.
Okay, good. Well, then you're totally fine. I'm going to have... You want one more gummy bear as Liam?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm all right.
All right. So in bursts this thing. Top of the round, you guys were not necessarily surprised. Thornton was, but he's down enough, far enough on the thing. Like, oh, bigger crab. Smiles, tightens his grip on his hammer.
Bink.
And
Bink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Gosh, I wish I had a bigger crab to hit. Yeah, that'll do.
Asking ye shall receive.
I have this picture that Thornton's like not really surprised by anything. I don't know why. It's just like, I'm good. I got this. All right, so
Yeah, it's more of a like, oh, a new problem has presented
Yes.
itself. I must
I must
find a solution.
I must hit it with my hammer.
Right, that is always the solution.
It is always. Is there more coffee over here?
Yes, there is. It's in the coffee pot. Freshly ground coffee.
It's very good. Do.
I'd offer you one, Jake, but
Yeah.
would definitely be cold by
That's
then.
okay. I don't drink coffee.
What? What kind of a blasphemous, hippie.
The No Coffee Club.
Nick's always like, I don't drink that shit. Give me a Monster.
Yeah. Give me a NOS energy drink, please.
I will not have another energy drink. That was a horrible, horrible day.
Yeah, those are not fun anymore. All right, so there you guys be. Top of the round is Urith. This big thing comes lumbering in, standing over top of you. I would like to imagine that you're like looking in at Liam, and you're like, "There's something out there, guys. There's something out there." And then they're all just looking at you, and you're like, "It's right behind me, isn't it?"
So, just a question, just as a free action and just for flavor text, can I kind of like take my foot and try to do the like evidence under the rug, shoving the dead crabs
Absolutely.
behind me? Like, these were in here already. You know, I'm just gonna wipe the hammer off a little bit. Like, nothing? Nothing.
Pull the crab leg out of your mouth. And, like, you know, absolutely.
I didn't do it?
Right. So now,
You hand the hammer to Shakey, and it's just like it was.
now the pile of crabs is slightly further behind me.
Yep, exactly.
But
Absolutely.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, why don't you draw the crabs in there until it's your turn? Think about what you did. Hey guys, Padon and Flamepone. Very cool. All right, here we go. Let's get you guys murdered by this thing. Urith, your turn. What do? You turn around, realizing it's standing right behind you.
I'm gonna try and can I see a place where it looks like its claws can't reach?
Ooh.
Like 20 feet away from it.
No, like on its body.
You're going to try and, like... Okay, down beneath it, behind its back legs would work, and maybe if you were right on its back.
I was saying, like, you know, you can't scratch a certain spot on your back.
Yeah. So, like, right on its back, and then...
I'm gonna aim for that.
You're going to try and
I'm
jump
gonna
on
take
it?
my rapier and try and stick
Pick
it
up your dice.
there so it stays.
Set this here and then you can roll now. Okay.
But it's a matter of getting there.
Oh.
Is it something I'm gonna have to climb up onto him to do?
You can have... No, dude, you're a bard. You can actually absolutely make a dexterity check to try and do this.
Okay.
I'm going to say, since he's attacking you, it's going to be a DC of 15 to get up there.
Okay. So is it just climb, or what would I use to get
A
up there?
dexterity check. Acrobatics.
Oh, excellent! I do have that.
I know. Roll a 1. See what happens.
7.
Fantastic. You'll find out in a second. Liam, your turn.
Fire and arrow.
Nice.
That's what I do best.
That's the thing you do.
23.
Absolutely, that's a hit.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you find you fire it like right into its maw and like chip off a little bit of a one of its tentacles. It looks mostly irritated, less than hurt.
So this thing's got a hard shell on it.
Yes,
we're assuming.
a chitinous shell.
Okay. So is it? Would I be smart enough to think bludgeoning is better, or piercing is better than bludgeoning, or am I confident that my bludgeoning would crack
No, I
the shell?
mean you could definitely think like, okay, this is like leather armor or plate.
Oh, okay.
So like whatever. All right,
it's
so
not my turn anyways.
no, it's fine. No, because
Hypothesizing.
as Urith leaps into the air, this thing reaches out with both of its claws to snap, and try and grab him. And rolls like a DM.
And just jeffed it up.
15 to hit.
16.
Okay, misses you. Snap both times. You duck nimbly out of its way. That's it. I don't care how broken it is.
It's very broken.
That's good. That's just like my rolls. All right, so that was its turn. It snaps and stays in the doorway, just inside. Thornton's turn.
Okay.
Finish kicking away the evidence.
So
and then...
as a bonus action, I'm going to mark it.
Okay.
Because you said I could.
Yep.
And that makes me
What a nice guy.
happy.
Much.
Other side down. There you go.
Turn him facing Urith.
Okay, so I've used
Thank
a
you.
bonus action.
He's locked upstairs. Okay. We're good on this. We're green on this side. That's all we can do, unfortunately. The boss has upgraded our tool.
Right, sorry, I'm typing.
Okay.
Okay.
Break
Okay.
it
So
down for
it's
me.
my turn. I am doing some fun things, really quick. So first off, are you still on his back?
He did not
I don't know.
successfully
Did I
get
make
there.
it onto his back?
No, he did not make it onto his back. No,
I did not make it onto
fell
his
short.
back.
Okay. All right. But you're within clipping range.
Yeah, you're all.
All right.
Probably.
Thank you, Slasha and
Yeah,
Flame.
let's see the.
Well, I'm curious if I should be using this on him or me. It's Shield of Faith. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting a +2 bonus to AC for the next 10 minutes.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Which would put my AC at 20 or yours at 18?
I don't know, but if you don't decide quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since you can probably back off, I think
I
I'm
think
going
that makes
to.
a good point.
Well, I'm going to hold it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just attack. I'm going to hit him with my things. Natural 20.
Yeah, well, you hit him with all your things.
I hit him with all of my things. So how do you want to do a nat 20?
So
Max damage plus one more damage dice plus the modifier.
Okay.
So what is it, D12?
10,
10
plus 4 plus 5.
So 19?
19.
Nice.
And boom goes dynamite.
Boom, goes the dynamite. Still not bloodied.
And Hunter's Mark. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a Hunter's Mark
Plus
too.
you get a D6.
Yeah, so do I do the max D6 plus another D6 or
No,
just a D6?
Just the D6, yeah. Just the modifier.
So sorry. Another 2.
Okay, so 21.
Okay.
Good hit.
Go Hunter's Mark.
Go, Hunter's Mark.
That was 2 damage. I don't care. It's worth it.
That was Thornton. Shakey backs the F away. And he's going to attack a couple crabs that came pouring into the room, though. Totally kills, rolls a 20. So, okay, right? Me playing a bad guy, who's a good guy. I roll good.
Wait, so you just said that Shakey's a bad
I know,
guy.
again with the conspiracy theories. He just absolutely, skewers a crab. Skewers a crab, throws over his shoulder and is like, looks to see
Like
if
alarmed at his own.
Did the Chul notice?
Yeah.
And the Chul did not notice.
Alarmed at his own actions.
All right, so that was Shaky. Top of the round, Urith.
I still need to get that thing on this guy here. I'm gonna try and climb up again.
Nice, okay.
You are tenacious about this.
Plus this would make a really cool song.
That's all you're thinking about is like big
That's
crab,
really is. I mean,
abnormal weapon.
oh, that is much better.
The time I climbed a crab.
20, but not natural.
Yeah, jump up, you step off one of its pinchers and vault over its head and land on its back.
Perfect. Now, would that be my move then?
No, I'm pretty sure that that's your action.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, shit. No, that's your move. Go ahead.
That's okay. I'm gonna try and do the attack with the
All right.
the rapier. 20, but not natural again.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, and I'm just gonna leave it there.
You get it. Yeah.
You gonna roll damage?
Yeah, I am. I
Okay.
just gotta find the dice.
You
8.
you poke your rapier and then leave it there.
Yep.
I know what he's doing.
I don't like it. I know where it's
I
going.
know what he's doing too. this is headed in a good direction.
So I will say you have an inspiration point, don't you?
But he's still on it currently?
I'm thinking
I'm gonna
move.
leave it for now because that comes in useful much later.
I was just wondering if you wanted to use it to move maybe way far away from the thing you just shoved a rapier into.
No, this will be part of the story.
Oh, okay. The time you rode a giant crab.
For his bonus action, he pulls out a notebook and starts writing down what he just did.
He starts tuning his flute.
All right. So, speaking of Liam, what do you do, Liam?
Shoot an arrow. 'Cause that's what I do.
It's like I hit things, you shoot arrows.
21.
That's a hit.
Another 12.
So, I'm sorry.
It's bloodied.
He's got one behind him now.
Yep, that's right.
I didn't mark it.
All right, the tool's turn.
Who does he hate more?
For its move, it is going to jump into a barrel roll and try and crush the guy on his back.
No barrel roll.
Yeah, totally. You are going to take 4 points of damage, Urith, as it rolls over on its back, and like rolls like maybe a square into the room. Yeah. Sure. Well, and it rolls back to its feet, and it's now standing just kind of next to him.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You've
next
got,
to him.
You've got
Tables have turned.
You've got crabs, and make a dexterity check, basically, Urith, to prevent him having advantage on you.
Acrobatics or just straight up dexterity?
Just straight up dexterity. Did you roll a 1?
Yes, I did.
All right. So he has advantage on you because you are prone. I was basically giving you a really easy out. Now I'm going to use my new custom-made dice tower because I forgot my damn dice tower at home. So mad. So the first pincher attack is 17 plus 6, so 23.
It's a hit.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a hit on everyone.
And he grabs onto you with one pincher, so let's see how many damage you take. 2d6 plus 4. 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 points of damage as it grabs onto you with one pincher and doesn't let go. The other pincher comes sliming down towards you.
2
Holy
ones.
shit! Are you fucking kidding me?
Just rolled 2
Are you
ones on a
fucking kidding
minute.
me? Oh my god!
The double fail.
Double ones.
We need to.
Are you taking
I'm
a
going
picture
to
of that?
email you this picture.
Thank you.
That's the greatest thing. Oh.
1 in 400 chance of that happening. God bless it.
There you go.
Fuck it all the time.
This is the greatest advantage I've ever seen.
Fuck. All right. Okay. Urith, it grabs onto you, crap, and just totally like grabs onto you and grapples you with one hand. And next turn, you'll have to make a DC thing to escape. It swings its other hand at you, and it misses you. And you remember tales of like valorous, heroes who never gave up, and you get a free attack of opportunity to like. Oh, do you have a weapon?
No, I don't have that one.
You can punch it right in the face if you'd like. So make an attack roll to punch it right in the face. Right in its tentacles.
Shits and giggles. Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell?
Punch it in the face. Nope, natural 1.
I'd like to point out that that's what? 4 ones in the last 2 turns?
I'm going to let you... nothing bad happens because it was just an extra bonus attack. But it's now got you around the middle and it's starting to lean in to give you a big old kiss with its tentacle face. Very good. Okay.
Is he prone or is he standing?
So I'm going to say that the creature is standing over top of Urith and has pinchered him to the ground. Grabbed onto
Urith
him.
is prone.
Urith is prone,
Okay.
yes. That was his dexterity check, was to see if he kind of didn't land in a bad spot, but he rolled a 1.
He landed in a very
But he rolled a Jeff. And so, I don't know though,
believe you got
Urith.
2
I feel like Jake. I think you're trying to steal my thunder. You've rolled almost as many ones as I have.
I have.
I think
yeah,
you're.
I've even used different dice
Yep.
to try and
All right.
change it around.
Well, we're the failures and they're the crits. So, there you go. So yeah, there you go. You grab onto him, or he grabs onto you, and that was his turn. Thornton, you're up, buddy.
All right.
Hello, Stephen 3.
So he has a pincher securely on him?
Yeah.
Can I do like a hockey check strength to try to knock him
To knock him off? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say that you're
Do I perceive that as being a successful venture?
You can absolutely make a strength check to try and get him out of there. It'd probably be much more like grab onto one side of the pincher, put your foot on the other, and try and pry him out of there.
Okay.
You'll be definitely open to attacks.
While I do it.
Yeah.
Are you bloodied by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to first move over to him. I'm going to spend my action and my last spell slot
Okay.
doing Cure Wounds
Okay. On the bard.
on the bard, not on the crab.
Well,
Let me just double
the one he rolled, it reflects the spell off of him, and it
Right.
hits the jewel.
Right. Let me just double check.
No problem.
That my spellcasting ability is calculated properly.
Be careful,
Because there's
there's
a
a-
chance it's not, because I didn't know how to do it at first. Spellcasting.
What's your constitution, Urith?
My constitution?
Yes, sir.
12.
Okay.
Okay, so spellcasting ability doesn't change. Right. Charisma is your spellcasting ability for paladin.
No, like later, I think your ability number can go up or whatever. Your proficiency would go up, so that would change it eventually, but not yet.
Okay.
Next
so
level.
is
Next
it
level.
use your charisma whenever your spells refer to your spellcasting ability. Use your charisma modifier when setting a saving DC throw. So there's no proficiency on top of the spellcasting ability, charisma?
I think it is. So it would be 8 plus 2 plus your charisma bonus.
So 5 would be my spellcasting ability.
What's your charisma?
Plus 3
Nice. Yeah. So 13.
would be max,
I think so.
as long as I roll a good D8, which is this one. Cross your fingers. 5 plus 5 is 10. You have 10 more health points. I have healed you.
Puts his hand on his forehead and says, "Feel the power of Ula.
And then
Bless
as an
you."
inspiration
That was-
point. Sorry, go ahead.
That was 5, right?
10
10 total.
Oh, 10 total. Okay.
Yep.
Twice as many.
Is using
That's
my
much
inspiration point, I am going to try to pry this crab apart from
Okay, make a strength check.
friend. Ugh. 9.
9 total.
9 total.
Yeah, you are not
Oh,
successful.
10. Sorry.
Still not successful.
10 total.
Yeah, so you start prying on him. Are you going to continue to pry on it and be open to attacks, or are you going, but help him when it's his turn to try and escape, or are you going to not to give up on that idea?
Did I feel like my efforts were
You're a dwarf.
close?
Of course you were close.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, then I'll continue prying.
Okay.
I
So when it's
suppose.
if it's his turn and he decides to try and get out, he will at least have help. Advantage, and I will say. So that was Thornton's very complicated turn.
Hey, I'm helping.
There you are. Shakey fails to kill a crab. He rolled a 2. That's like twice as good as I normally roll, so I'll take it.
You're not going to use the tower anymore?
For Shakey? I thought Shakey would roll
Oh.
good right there. Oh no, the Chul heals the tower still. And until it bursts into flames. Top of the round, Urith, you are still under this thing. You feel a little bit healed up, but you are pinched and this big giant monster is bearing down on you.
Okay. Trying to get out.
And there's a smaller dwarf
Trying to pry you.
trying to pry you away.
Okay, so
Oh,
make
well, thank you.
a saving or a strength check with advantage. So roll it twice, and you want to beat a 14.
Okay.
You're gonna go 15 or higher.
17.
Yeah. So you will spend your turn. Sorry, one second.
Getting out and standing up.
Sorry, 1 second. Right. Yeah. So you you guys pry and the claw opens up a little bit and you shimmy free. That'll definitely be your turn. Climbing out of there and moving away, and you can crawl away. You know, how far away do you want to crawl? All the way away?
I'm going to go a little bit further behind. Yeah, as far away as I can go.
Like here?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Scrambles over there.
On a claw.
Yeah, take that.
I held it open for him to get out.
You did. Liam, your
You
turn.
did, yeah.
Prepare for the repercussions.
Shooting more arrows.
Nice. It's a hit.
Yeah, 24.
Can't do this.
10 damage.
If it doesn't say it takes a spell slot, I assume it doesn't then, right?
What what level spell is it?
1.
Then it uses a spell slot.
Okay, because
Because if it's a cantrip, it doesn't use a spell slot.
no poo.
A 2 and a 4. This.
Are you just trying again for education?
No, I gave it advantage on its first attack against you because you were prying.
Grappling?
Grappling. So now I'm not going to do advantage on this one. A 19.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. 19 plus whatever. So it brings its whatever. It grabs you. It hurts you somewhat. Shut up.
Tis damaging.
9 points of damage as it grabs onto you. And that is its damn turn.
But I am not prone. I'm still standing.
Yeah, you're standing. Yep, it just grabbed you from behind.
It's hard to knock over such a low...
Yeah,
center
you're going to
of
have to
gravity
strength
dwarf.
check out of here. But yeah.
Unless I just want to keep it here and bash.
Absolutely, yeah.
For a
Your
while.
hands are free, we'll say, for sure, for now. That was the Chul's stupid turn. Thornton, bash away.
I get to bash away? That's exciting.
Hit the claw.
Exciting. Oh, so I took damage. I need to do a saving throw for my mark.
Hunter's mark? Okay.
Yeah. 1.
Gone.
Hunter's mark is gone. No more extra d6 of damage.
You sure you don't want to count that as your attack roll?
Yes. Because it was a 1.
I was being nice.
I see what you did there.
But that's not nice. All right. So
I don't know what the word nice. Nice means giving your friends chewels for Christmas.
Right. Okay, so I am going to attack him
Okay. With my hammer.
with my hammer, which is a 21
Nice. Big ol' hit.
to hit.
Yep.
All right. 1d10. That is a 10 points of damage.
Nice. Crunch him good. You hear a nice kind of crack as you resoundingly strike him again with your hammer. Still alive. Thornton, Shakey's turn. Shakey's just kind of cleaning up crabs. Rolls a 1. Shakey's being overran by crabs in the background. Shakey's got crabs from the party.
Oh, boy.
Urith, your turn.
I'm going to first yell out, aim for the claws, because that'll help release it. And then I'm going to... Am I still prone?
No, you can get up. You're up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast the heat metal on
Sure.
the sword.
Okay. Can you describe that for me? Like, because it heats up slowly, right?
Let me see. The first turn... any creature physically in contact takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell, and then from then on it's 1d8
Okay.
per turn.
Gotcha. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage. Is there a save?
I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think so either. Okay.
because no. So it's just that.
Yeah, because I don't think he has any influence over you heating.
Right. The metal doesn't make
An
a
object.
save.
Right. Yep.
The metal saves against heat.
It's like, no, please.
I was smelted once already. Don't need it again.
I don't appreciate
6
it.
damage total.
All right. This thing is starting to smell like... It starts to smell nice, like a barbecue on the beach.
I begin to look for the butter.
For the Liam, your turn. I've been putting all the damage on Liam's row, and so you're dead. I'm just kidding. You just took 86 points of damage.
I will fire another arrow.
Sounds good.
All my turns are pretty basic. 18.
That's a hit.
Or 9.
It is teetering. Chul's turn. So the Chul has got a Thornton. Let's see, what could this thing... Oh, it's intelligence, wisdom... Just thinking for a second how to best manipulate the situation. Dwarf. Fuck. Okay, I'm going to say it's smart enough to know that you're immune to poison. Because you're immune to poison, right?
Disease.
Is it just disease?
Immune to disease, yes.
All right. It's going to just try to hurt you with the pinchers it's got. So... Okay. First one, it's going to... Actually, doesn't say what to do when it's grappled, so I'm just going to say it. Snaps at you with one and tries to, re-squeeze you with the other.
Okay.
So... No, 3 and 3.
Keep using that dice tower.
Thornton's turn.
All right.
You're so mad.
I just...
Should make my wife drive from my house with my dice tower. On break, I'm making a dice tower.
I don't think that's how it works. Break, yeah. We'll be cooking. You'll be dice towering. I'm just double checking something here because that's what I'm doing. Okay, so...
I don't care. D&D's stupid.
You're a... It's very nice of you. I am going to hit it again. Because that's what I do. I hit it.
Rub it in.
So... 11.
No.
Okay.
Bounce off of its armor. Don't worry, somebody will kill it this turn. Shakey takes... is actually getting kind of beat up a little bit. Takes a couple points of damage, then he turns around and attacks back. Rolls a fucking 1. Takes a few more points of damage, and is trying to fight off crabs very badly in the back of the room. Urith, your turn.
My turn. I'll pull up my bow and arrow and shoot an arrow at it. Does it take damage on its turn or my turn?
Its turn, I thought you said.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or is it... Or maybe you're right. No. Oh, shit, I can't remember.
Should it have taken
The
damage?
start of your next turn.
Okay.
Take additional damage.
So right now,
it is
roll
your
that first.
Okay. Excellent.
7 points for fire.
Okay, and then what do you do?
Shooting an arrow at it. 18.
Hit.
And my arrows. D6. And 5 damage.
Nice. It is enough to kill it. So it rears back from the burning pain of the rapier, and you fire through its little tiny black eye. You put an arrow right into its little brain and kill it, and it falls down dead.
To which I exclaim, "We're having crab tonight."
We're having crab for dinner. All right. So
I'm gonna go over to Shakey and
Shakey.
pick off
Yeah,
the extra.
Shakey's actually still got quite a few crabs on him, but you guys after a few minutes, just kind of crunch the last few and break them free and whatever. And
I like to think I pick him up by the scruff of the neck and just shake
him.
off
Sure,
of him.
absolutely. And you'll notice that that there were probably about another 10 or 12 crabs in the room still alive and stuff like that. But they actually, when the Chul dies, they immediately kind of leave the room and skitter their way away into the recesses and try and escape. And they do so, unless you give chase.
I'm giving chase on those.
Okay, so I would like to barricade this room.
Mm-hmm.
And have a long rest.
Eat some crab.
And eat some crab. And help you write your song. Because I'm pretty sure my
Yes,
perspective of what happened is a little different than your perspective.
So this was the room. Yeah, this is the room with the broken doors. There was a stone door to the north that's shut, and that's fairly easy to secure.
Could I take one of the broken doors and kind of like prop it and barricade, or
You could probably but it would still leave like the top 2/3 of the doorway open.
should we go to
That's good enough for me.
inspect iron or
You could go to iron, or you could go back to
back to the barracks?
Well, which one? Well, yeah, there's the barracks, and then
Gold.
there was also
We're here.
yeah, you didn't go into gold.
Sorry. I'll make it more exciting
No, that's
for
okay.
everyone.
Silver was easy. Silver looked like it was easy to kind of defend.
Silver was the mossy one.
Nope, gold was the mossy one that she didn't go into.
No, silver
Silver was the mossy one.
was the mossy one.
Silver was the mossy
Gold
one.
was the one I stuck my head into and just saw 4 pillars and
That's
went,
right.
I'm out.
Right. Okay.
There was no statue in gold, right? Or
Correct.
what? Yeah.
Correct.
Silver
Silver
was
had
the
a statue.
bad-smelling one.
Yep. So you can go or the barracks that you know.
I think maybe we know the barracks. Let's go back into the barracks.
Are we grabbing crabs along the way?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have a couple crabs.
Nice. Very cool.
Well, I kind of want to bring the big one. I guess that would be a little too difficult.
Yeah, you.
But I have an idea.
I don't think you
I
can
would-
sneak
extras.
anywhere with the big one.
I love that Urth is trying to pull though. This is like 12 foot tall.
You know what? I tell him to stop. How is the fire doing that you started?
it's like a little tiny like.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just.
So I'm gonna
ashes now.
wave it and get it back and get it
Yeah.
kind of roaring a little, and then I'm gonna put this crab on top of it, and we'll just leave it cook.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, perfect.
So-
Yep,
So
I have
then
a
we'll
plan for this thing.
go back to the barracks, and I have an armful of crab legs.
Very good. Very
But
good.
I'm like, yeah, these will cook up just fine.
I'm getting my sword back though.
All right. I mean,
Once it cools down, you pull the sword
Once it
out.
cools down, yeah.
honestly, it's only been probably a couple hours since you guys got up, so you're gonna find it hard to actually sleep. You could take a short rest, or you could try and kill some time. How badly off are you guys?
Well, my issue is I have no spell slots.
Yeah.
left. And I'm
Yeah. The problem being it's kind of hard to sleep
I'm
after just a couple hours. So
down 12
yeah.
hit points.
yeah,
So, yeah, if we just
you
want
guys could at least short rest easily. If
Yeah,
you want a long
that's-
rest, you could figure something out.
I guess if we're
Well,
going
I
to
could
short
do
rest, we
the
could
I could
just...
do the music, the bardic music, so it gives you extra hit points back
Okay.
for a short rest.
Well, yeah. Do you want to just do a short rest here then instead of going back to this stinking barracks?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
All right. So we'll cook the big one
Nice.
since it's already started going.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna delude myself anymore about trying to kill anybody.
Right.
We did make
Just give up.
a new
The
dice tower.
Worst looking dice tower ever.
Yep.
And if you're wondering, it hits multiple things on the way down. All right.